So I'm in the process of trying to buy a used car right now, and I'm going to take you along with me in my search for a used car that's got really good price. Okay, so let's start with the cargurus.com site. What I'm gonna do is look for a Mercedes. So here I chose Mercedes. I don't care about the model, and you just put in the zip code and you do a search. So here on the left hand side, you select the different criteria. So here for example, this radius is how far away the dealer can be. So I'm looking for a dealer that's going to be within 50 miles of the zip code. And I'm gonna want a car that's really cheap. Let's do like 16,000. I would want to know the prices, so I'm gonna unclick include listings without available pricing. Let's see. Oh, I'm interested in only cars that have all-wheel drive. Don't care about the color, fuel type, engine. So that's it. So I want to get a car that's as new as possible. So let's order the search results by newest first. And so what this shows you is that now these sponsored are just ads, and so the real search results will start here. And what this is showing you is that for $16,000, the newest car that I can get is a year 2014 model. So here's one 2014 Mercedes for around 16,000. Here's one that's under 13,000. So that's what I'm gonna look at. Another one 2014 for around 16,000, 15,000, 16,000, 14,000. Whoa, but see, this $14,000 one is great, except it's got over 100,000 miles in it. So that's not good. So if I look through, now we're getting to 2013 models. So here, the one that I'm most interested in is this. So I clicked on the car that I was interested in, and this just tells you details about the car and who the dealer is and their address, so I can go and visit them to take a look at this car. And this tells you, you know, how much the price has dropped or not. This one dropped considerably since it was first listed for sale. And then this just tells you very brief vehicle history, but it really doesn't tell you anything. So if I want that, I will click on that and it'll take you to a different website, auto check site, where you can get a report, a vehicle history report for around $20. Now let's check out cars.com. Cars.com. So I've got 15,000. So here you can only search in increments of 5,000. So that's why I'm going to select 15,000 Mercedes 50 miles from this zip code and do a search. So on the left hand side, I'm going to input the same criteria that I had put in when I was at the cargurus.com site. When I order the search results according to the year, the newest car that I can get is a 2014 car, and this is for $14,400 with 64,000, a little over 64,000 miles, which is really great. And this is actually the same car that we had seen from the other site, cargurus.com site. And here now we are getting into 2013. So there were only 2 cars that were 2014 models. So that's it from cars.com. And so here it says Carfax report, and when I click on that, it takes you to the Carfax website where you can get a Carfax report for around $40. Now let's go to the Kelley Blue Book site, and I'm going to look at cars for sale. And I'm going to complete this section on the search criteria and make the criteria identical to what I had used before. So here are the search results. I order them from new to old. So we start off with this one, 2014 model for less than 16,000. Another one after that for 15,000. 2011, this is out of order. I don't know why, but it's not doing this correctly. So you got another 2014, and then it goes to 2013, and then it goes back up to 2014. So this ordering by new to old is not working right. They were all pretty expensive, and it failed to pick up the car that was for under 13,000. And now let's go to the final site, the Carfax.com site. Find the used car, and I'm going to use the same criteria that I had used before, and I'm going to just fast forward to the search results. So here are the results that I sorted by the year, and so this one is under 16,000. 2014 is the newest model I can get for that price, and it goes 15,477, 15,966. So they're all around 15 to 16,000. And then now we get into the 2013. So again, this Carfax.com site failed to identify the cheaper cars that we had seen from cargurus.com and cars.com. But here, let me just show you the Carfax report. So here, basically, if you click on the car, it says here, free Carfax report. Look at that. And so it tells you whether there were any accidents reported, how many owners were, service history, open recalls. So here, the type of owner. So, you know, this car had a corporate owner, so I guess it was like a corporate car. Then owner 1, issue, any kind of issues, whether there were any issues. So this is all for history for owner 1. So there. And so if this car had multiple owners, then you would have the report for each of the subsequent owners as well. Okay, so I've now arrived at the dealer, used car dealer. This is the car that I might be purchasing. Now he's taking the tag off of the old one and then putting it on this one so I can go test drive it. So I've driven this Mercedes, and now I'm gonna try the Audi. So now I'm gonna drive the Audi and then see what this is like. So here it is. I ended up purchasing the Mercedes. This car had come up in the search results from both cargurus.com and cars.com websites, which I have already mentioned are the two best websites for finding great deals on used cars. I went to the dealer and drove it around, and it drove okay. I actually test drove a couple of other cars, Mercedes, a different Mercedes and an Audi, and they also drove fine. I actually like the Audi best in terms of how quiet it was when idling and how stable it was when I was driving on the road, but it was more expensive than this one. This one was by far the cheapest, so I just ended up getting this one. So just to show you, this car has it's a 2014 model, and it has 76,353 miles on it. This is actually lower than what was in the listing, so I think somebody had made a typo. Anyway, I think this is a pretty good deal. Obviously it's a used car, so I had put in a condition on the contract that the dealer should fix whatever needs to be fixed for me to pass state inspection, and she was totally okay with that. And then the total cost for me was the list price, which was $12,795 plus dealer fee. So all dealers charge a fee, and it varies. It can be several hundred to, I think I've seen a dealer charge $1,000. This particular dealer charged $499, so $499. So the car's price ended up being around $13,500, a little bit under that. And then, because this is a used car with high miles, I purchased a warranty, an extended warranty for 5 years for $3,000, a little over $3,000 more, to just give myself some peace of mind. So this is the company that's offering the warranty, the extended warranty that I purchased. And I got the one that's pretty, that includes a lot. I got the Premier Plus, which is supposed to include all of these things. So it covers a lot of things except things that are considered part of maintenance. So it's not going to cover anything like brake pads or rotors. It's not going to cover things like spark plugs, because after so many thousands, tens of thousands of miles, you're supposed to replace those. My biggest concern with these warranties is how easy would it be to get the company to approve the claims for repairs. So we'll see how this company is. The warranty plus the car, plus the dealer fee, plus the tax and title, and registration fees, all together amounted to like $17,600, something like that. So I think this is a pretty inexpensive purchase, and so we'll see how long it lasts. Cars.com and cargurus.com are the two best sites for finding the best deals or best price cars. Now, Carfax.com site is nice in that the cars pulled up in their search results all came with a free Carfax report, and the report will tell you things like when and where the car was sold, the service history, accident records, and other pertinent details that can help you gain insight into the condition of the car and how the car was maintained. So here's a little tip. It doesn't always work, but if you see a car that you like, that you saw in the search results from a site, see if you can see the same car pulled up from the Carfax.com website. Then you'll get a free Carfax report. But it's not always like that. Again, if it's a very well-priced car that you see that gets pulled up in a cars.com website, then it may or may not get pulled up in the search results from the Carfax.com site.